So, I apologize if this is the wrong song, but my memory is shit from the chat last weekend for the Steely Sunday. I think Barry mentioned that Jane wanted to hear Home at Last off of Asia. I think that's what I read. I'm praying that I'm right. If not, hey, it's another track on Asia. I'm cool with it. So, let's go. Hi, guys. Welcome to Leave Reacts. Hope everyone's having a good day. I know. I kind of am. I had a really long night last night. I was in my feelings after one of the songs, and it was a rough night. But I needed to get it all out, I guess. I feel a little better now. Yeah, so we're going to be listening to Home at Last off of Asia by Steely Dan for our Steely Sunday video of the week. Just wanted to give a shout out to all you guys that have stuck around this whole time, because we've been doing the Dan for, it feels like forever now in YouTube terms. Because, like, I don't know, man, a lot of channels, they don't stick with shit. They just, like, do a track or two, and they think that that's it, you know? I'm not like that. I'm like the complete opposite. I want to listen to as much as possible, and I find something I like so I can enjoy it. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's what this channel's for, is to discover new music and hopefully help new people turn it on. You know, eventually later down the line, they'll find my dumbass like 3 years from now. Like, oh yeah, Steely Dan, I think I heard of them. And there you go. Now you have my dumbass to help you along the way too. So, yeah, we're going back to Asia. Asia was the first track by the Steely Dan I heard a long, long time ago. 4 or 5 months ago. So, I'm glad to go back to Asia. We've done like bits and pieces of it. Like we did Black Cow, Deacon Blues, Asia. So maybe we'll just finish the album out. Who knows? If you're feeling lucky, you can just send a donation in and maybe we'll just finish it. Alright, let's go. If y'all not subscribed, please help a brother out. Click that icon right below my face. We do this every Sunday, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Steely Sunday. Come hang out. Home at Last by the Dan. 3, 2, 1, go. Back to the perfection.
Still I remain tied to the mast. Could it be that I have found my home at last?
Yacht rock indeed. Gotta love
Home at last.
it. Ooh, that is good. Donald's doing the synth and the lead vocals. Victor Feldman, piano, vibraphone.
She serves the smooth red cedar. She keeps me safe and
Purdie shuffle.
warm. It's just the copy for the storm. Calling my reservation. So long, hey, thanks, my friend.
I always feel like a badass when I listen to their music. I don't know why. Or I'm rich. Oh, it's so good. Purdie is laying it down, dude. Tap. Tap. Walter.
Well, the danger on the rocks is surely past. Still, I remain tied to the mast. Could it be that I have found my home
I don't think yachts have masts, so sail rock.
home at last?
Oh my god. That is unfairly good. Don't you do it. Damn, Walter was laying it down. Who else was it? Larry Carlton, but Walter did the solo. Damn. Why are these guys so fucking good? That's crazy. No, seriously, that's crazy. That's like one of many bands that I have not heard like a lame duck track yet. Like there's some that I definitely like more than others, but it's not fair. There's not a bad track. There really isn't. Like I'm wrapping I have like a list of all my thumbnails in my head. I'm just looking at all of them. No, they're all fucking good, man. Like what? That was insane. That guitar solo was great. It was smooth. It like just melded into the rest of the song perfectly. Because, you know, some solos can kind of, I don't know, seem out of place. Kind of like they put them there just to put them there. That definitely felt like the perfect release of tension at that moment in the song for it to actually, I don't know, formulate the rest of the idea they were going for. And it was perfect right there. It was a great detail. Amongst great details, Bernard Purdie, I mean, I don't know what to even say about him, bro. Like, that is just some of the smoothest drumming you'll ever fucking hear in your life. I mean, I know they call it the shuffle, or the Purdie shuffle, man. Good God. That man has got some fucking, I don't even know what you want to call it. Some cojones. He's just swinging, like, it's just, it's so good, man. It's got such a good groove and feel to it, and it adds so much to the overall just sound that they're going for here. It's kind of like the lounge jazz, but with the harder rock kind of tinge to it, I guess, at points with the solo and stuff, even though it's not like really hard rock. There's definitely some jazz in there, like, you know what I'm saying, like, just it's an interesting blend that they go for. It's that yacht rock rich people feel. I hopefully one day I'll be sipping a glass of non-alcoholic champagne on I don't know, I don't need a yacht, but I would love like I don't know, like a sunfish, something just to sail on, man. I love the water, so I grew up at this one camp. I was lucky enough to go, I think like maybe 3 or 4 years actually, and they had the option to like learn sailing and, you know, go jet skiing and stuff like that. And I'm from the coast, so the water's my thing, you know, so I've always loved the water, and I just hope to one day be able to listen to these guys. I'm going to put Asia on even when I just get my house, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to put Asia on, a nice system, just sit back and actually feel content for once. And I do feel content nowadays sometimes too, but, you know, I feel like I have to just keep striving and keep working because it's so hard nowadays to make it. Like, I'm so fucking lucky, like, to be in the situations that I am in, it's just like the plan, like, if when you look back on it in retrospect, if we really look at it, every little detail adds up, and like your exact moment that you're in right now wouldn't be happening if it wasn't for some minute detail a million times over, you know. It's crazy that if that doesn't kind of prove to you that there's some sort of otherworldly force outside of ourselves directing things, you know? Like, I don't know what else to tell you, man. It's crazy. Like, I should have been dead a long time ago, multiple times over. I'm being honest, like dead honest, literally. And it's a miracle, man. Now, I'm not going to attribute it to anything other than I'm supposed to be here for a reason. So we'll leave it at that. Walter on that guitar solo was great. Larry Carlton did great. Of course, Chuck, like, what a lineup on this track. Holy shit. Donald on lead vocals and synth. Bernard Purdie on drums. Chuck Rainey on bass. Larry Carlton on guitar. Walter Becker on the solo. Victor Feldman on the piano, which was just smooth as all hell. It's like literally just like butter. Like all of the stuff just melts together like it's a pot. Like you just, like it's a hot skillet and you just drop butter and it just fizzles. It's so good. There you go. That's a tagline. It fizzles. And it's literally what this band does, man. It's just silky smooth. To quote an Adam Sandler movie of all things. Good God. What have I come to? I don't know, man, but this was definitely a special track. That one progression they had, I guess whatever, I don't know if you call it the bridge or whatever, but it's just, I don't know, man. It just broke my heart, but in a good way. Like, it did feel like you were coming home at last, literally, like you'd been at sea for months and months and months, and then you come home and you're home. I know that there's probably an actual in-world metaphor, actual story that they're referencing here that obviously I'm not even 30 yet, so I don't know it, you know, if it's from back then, I'm being honest. But the feeling I got was the feeling of loneliness, and then that feeling of not feeling lonely anymore. And that void is filled, be by what, doesn't matter, but just that moment of the emptiness being filled. Not funny. It's that feeling of just, I don't know, utter joy in that one moment, just for that one part, you know. But the rest was just a smooth ride on the ocean. It felt like literally yacht rock, but sailboat rock, I guess you'd say. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know what else to say. These guys are great. This album is just so special, dude. Just from that cover alone, you guys should have known that you were in for something special right there. Like, that's such a iconic cover to me. And I've barely known about it for less than like half a year. I've listened to Asia so many times now. I've listened to Deacon Blues a few times from this album. But so far, yeah, Asia's the one that gets the most replay. I don't know. Just a fantastic band. Like last week, I think we did Bodhisattva. And I just like changing it up, you know, because they have such a wide catalog. They have so many things to listen to. It's kind of a delight, you know, because nobody sends in requests for them. This is all my picks. So, like, I only did this because it was a suggestion by somebody. So, like, I enjoy Steely Sundays just because I get to kind of, you know, I don't know, pick whatever. It's kind of cool to dibble and dabble. Because you get to see all the different eras and what they had at certain points. Because, even at the beginning of the band, you know, the stuff we've been listening to the past few weeks. Like, the very beginning when they were just an actual band and not the studio band, you know, like, it was so different, but still Steely Dan, you know. But then, you know, Skunk, Denny, they all gone. Just freaking Walter. It must have been an interesting meeting. Like, all right, everyone's fired. We're gonna go to the studio. Y'all can do what you want to do. I don't think that's how it actually went down, but still, that's funny. Must have been an interesting conversation, or it could have been a mutual thing. Who knows? But yeah, I think that is it out of me, guys. Thank you for attending yet again another Steely Sunday. Even though UMG, WMG, SMG, whatever, whoever the fuck it is, doesn't want me to do these videos, I'm still gonna do them. I don't care. Take the money. I don't give a fuck. I just like doing these guys. I like listening to their music. I don't care. I don't really care anymore. I should. I definitely should care, but I don't anymore. Whatever. Fuck it. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hope y'all enjoyed that, and I will see you next Sunday. If y'all didn't know, we have a Patreon right here. That is a picture of it. If you want to pick next week's Steely Sunday or even a sooner video, join the $15 tier or up, get one free request a month. Day of posting, which should be a Sunday, and the next day is the last day of the month to actually get a request this month and next month, unless it's short, that I could probably fit it in the schedule. But if it's like a longer track, then it's going to just roll over into April. But because I try to give like a buffer of at least like 5 days to a week to get everything, you know, I's dotted, T's crossed, you know, like they do in Asia, you know, make sure all the details are good. I want to make sure everyone's happy, you know, because there's a lot of good people on this channel and it's a lot of videos to do. And I just want to make sure everyone has a good experience, you know, because I'm the one that's just listening to this music and like being blown away. Y'all know the music. You guys are waiting for my facial expressions, probably like, wait for this. And y'all have fun. I have fun. This is a great partnership we have here, and I really appreciate you guys. I really do. I wouldn't trade this musical knowledge and this culture for anything in the world. I really wouldn't. China could walk in here with the check, be like, we'll buy your channel for $1 million. I probably wouldn't do it. I would think about it, but I probably wouldn't do it just because fuck them, first off. Second off, I'd rather, I don't know, I prize some things over money. Like, that's what makes me a strange American. I don't think money is the end all be all to things. It definitely helps. It's definitely what drives the world. I understand that. Economics, I'm actually very interested in. It's very interesting, but I don't like money. I had a bad experience with money as a kid or as a young adult, and it soured me on it ever since because it showed me my true colors of just how bland and boring commercialism is and how ugly, and it's so empty and devoid of any substance. It just defies explanation. And at some points, and to be brutally honest, I kind of would rather be poor than ever, I don't know, have to be like that and be someone's puppet. If you want to be honest, hopefully most people have left by now. So if you're watching this, you're one of many few that are going to hear this probably. That's why the sponsorship stopped with the channel, because I don't like jumping through hoops. They didn't do anything wrong. I didn't do anything wrong. Something like that. It's just not for me. You know, like, I'd rather do this on my own and do it my way because I'm just I don't know. I'm an old man yelling at the clouds already, and I'm stuck in my ways. I have a very strict schedule. I like to keep it, you know, and I don't like having people having say over what I say. You know what I mean? So I don't think I could ever be a sellout. But I guess that's the thing about Americans. There is always a number. But for me, I don't think anyone would be willing to make that number. I would make it that outrageous so they wouldn't do it on purpose. I'm weird like that, you know, sort of thing. So just to prove a point. So yeah, that's why it didn't work out, just because it just wasn't for me. I'd rather just be between us guys and girls and not corporate overlords. But best wishes to them, though. Thank you for everything. That was very nice of you guys. Where the fuck am I at right now? How'd I get here? There's a PayPal link in the description. I gotta go. They're gonna take me out. Bye.